I just talked about, and I'm glad to get it off my chest. I hope there's someone listening that can learn from my mistakes and learn from what I've done. Let me tell you something. I am far from perfect. I am far, far, far from perfect. And I have said things that are wrong. And I have said things without thinking. And I have apologised for those, and I've admitted for those, and I've learnt my lesson, and I've not repeated the same things again. As much as someone doesn't like me for no reason, you can't just keep going around, start making allegations to do with kids. Like, that is the lowest of the lows. People come onto my platform and talk to me as if I have not apologised, or I've not dealt with it, or I've not addressed it, when it's things that happened months and months and months ago that I addressed a long time ago, that is in the past. And it's okay for people to be upset. I completely get it. I would be upset if someone came for me for my sexuality. Of course I would be upset, so I understand that, and I understand people are still going to say things, of course they are, and I totally accept that, and I've always apologised to them people if I've upset them. But people are walking around on this app like I am sitting here playing the victim, playing like I haven't done anything. I have addressed what happened and everything 1,000,001 times. Over and over again. What else do people want me to do? And how dare anybody try and say I was lying about doing the thing that I did last week? I can go and knock the door of all my neighbours. The ambulance was literally outside my house. Someone let the ambulance in. I don't know who it is. I asked my one neighbour and she said she saw the ambulance, but she didn't know who let them in, because I didn't let them in. How dare anybody try and say that I've made up this story to try and make someone else feel sorry for me? That's disgusting. I wouldn't make up shit like that. I wouldn't make up stuff about me trying to do something to myself. That's disgusting. There was literally ambulances, police, everything. It was like a scene from EastEnders at my house the other morning. This shit isn't made up. This shit is not funny. I do not find it a joke in any way, shape or form. People think they're in contact with neighbours and stuff. They can tell you the ambulance was here. I had to be checked over that I didn't do any physical things to myself. Do you know how horrible, and you feel... I don't even know how I felt. But the fact people want to say that that's made up, I made that up for like to make someone feel bad or for like some odd reason, is disgusting. I would never, ever, ever, ever make anything up like that. Ever. And last week, I thought to myself, that's the only way people are going to stop and be satisfied, is when I do that. Fast forward a week, I'm fine now. I've got a counsellor, I've got a psychologist, I've got a support worker, I've got the police that have phoned me twice today, I have got the ambulance service, I have got people supporting me just to keep me freaking going. And yeah, they get paid to do it. They probably can't stand me. They probably go home and take a load of paracetamol because they got a hot headache from me. But I've got the best support around me. You don't just get that for not doing anything. I haven't lied. The story isn't made up. I am now having to move out of my home that I've just spent thousands of pounds. The fucking tiles in the kitchen were £300 just on their own. I have to move out of my home just so I don't have to feel the way I've been feeling. I haven't slept properly in 2 weeks. I'm waking up having panic attacks and nightmares. I've had to have someone come and fit alarms all over my doors and my windows. I don't want to have to sit here with that. And people want to say I've made it up. Try and make it look like I'm a fucking psycho. You don't just have a random woman come around to fit alarms in your house for you if nothing happened, or if I don't feel a certain way. So I am sick of people doing this whole, she's lying. You have no idea how I've been feeling for the last month. It is not been okay, and it is not okay. And today has just topped it off with this whole setup thing. It's topped it off, and it's just made me realise that fucking wow, like I need to like either toughen up a little bit, or I just need to, the police need to do something about it. And they will do something about it. Because I've got all the videos, I've got all the pictures, I've got everything I need to show everything. And these people thought it was funny to set me up today. I've also got the proof of, you know, them sending me the pictures, telling me where to meet them, telling me to go here, telling me to move here, saying they're on their way. I've got all of it. So these people think it's a joke, what they've done to me today, and think it's a joke going on a platform with a lot of views and making disgusting allegations. Trust me, people want to come and tell me your time will come, karma, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, these people's time will come and it will be dealt with. And no matter how much you hate someone, you do not set them up, and you do not tell people or tell the world they've done something disgusting to children. End of period. No matter how much you hate someone, no matter what someone's done to you. Because in actual fact, there's no reason for these people to do what they're doing to me. They're just doing it because they're bored and they have nothing else to do. So they're doing it because they're bored. They're finding any information they can about me to make a story up about it and to post about it. And now they're playing on my mental health and what I'm going through and saying it's all a lie. They're just bored. But one thing that is not acceptable was everything that's gone on today. And do you know what? I am fucking proud of myself how I've dealt with it, because I think I've kept quite calm and composed. I could have easily got in a taxi and broken down, but I knew I couldn't let that happen.